Since the fuck when did I have 24 subscribers? What? Holy cow. Bruh, I'm sitting here looking at the activity feed on my Streamlabs and I see Zext gifted a sub to like 2 people. And then I'm like, wait a minute, that says 3 days ago. Last time I streamed was 5 days. And I start scrolling, I'm just like, oh my god, it doesn't stop. Oh my god. I see Taiga got one, that's cool. Renifer. Alice Minami, that's cool. Holy shit, dude. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, 20 community gift subs. Oh my god, Zext. I don't know if you're here right now, Zext, but next time I see you, I'm gonna pick you up and give you a big ol' hug. You, dude. Oh my god, I am so unlucky when it comes to that. Like, like I was in one of my friends recently came back from a stream hiatus, and people were she must have got like 100 gifted subs. I did not get one. Like, I'm not mad about it, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be like, no, give me gift sub, but you know, I'm very unlucky with that. I really, really am. Holy fuck, though. Holy, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to figure out how to contact Zex. Is he in my Discord? Yes, he is. I'm gonna have to post in the general chat. Holy shit. I literally just saw that right before I turned my mic on. Holy hell. I'm sitting here like, I think that's the most gift subs anyone's ever done in my stream before. That's fucking crazy, dude. That is fucking crazy. Very, very supportive fellow, that Zex. Okay, but anyway. We're here with more Elden Ring Night Rain. We are not playing the ranked mode, also known as Deep of Night. Because not only is it like ranked, but Deep of Night enemies are just genuinely harder. They hit harder and they have more health. So we're just going to play the regular mode. I did a test run before. I always do a test run in this game specifically. Because I feel like this game needs, at least for me, maybe I need to adjust some of my settings, but it feels like this game needs like me to do like a quick run before it kind of kicks into shape. You know what I mean? Like, just to get like all the lags and latency out. Because usually by match 2, everything's smooth. But yeah, we're going to go in as John Nightrain himself, first match, and then we'll probably switch it up. You know me, I like to play all characters, get my money's worth. And we're going to just tag every single boss. And let's just get right into it. And as always, let me know if the sound and everything is normal. We love a bit of variety. Me too. That honestly, that's the reason that I like when it comes to fighting games, I'm not bad, but I'm just kind of middle of the road because I don't like to just pick one character and that's the only one I play. I like to play every single character in the game. Usually. Sometimes there's characters I skip, like Zangief in Street Fighter. I don't like playing as Zangief. I don't know why. It doesn't click with me. Especially his button inputs for his special attacks, man. It's the weirdest shit. Like, yeah, 3 full circles of the joystick and then hit these 3 buttons together. It's like, or I could play as Ryu, quarter circle forward, low punch. That's crazy, though. I didn't see those fucking gift subs, man. That's so generous. On some games, I like to try everything. That's completely understandable. I understand that. Honestly, that's kind of how I am when I play like Dark Souls and stuff. It's like I always want to try different builds, but it's like I just can't get away from big shield, big sword, big armor. So that's a cool thing about this game, is it lets you experiment with different like play styles, because it's like you don't have to build an entire character, you just pick one from the roster, you know? And here I sit, waiting. Here we go. I wonder who it's gonna be. I really hope it's not the big goat man. I don't like fighting him at all. Libra, I think his name is. It's Libra we're fighting! Yay! Just as I'm saying I don't want to fight Libra, the game's like, hey, how about some Libra gameplay, huh? Oh, Miyazaki, you're such a silly guy. So we got Hyltor and Birp? I feel like that's supposed to be pronounced burp, but they put a Y instead of a U. Why didn't you just not tick it? I don't know. It's an honor thing. I like to be able to say, yeah, any boss, and then just under my breath, just please not Libra. It is self-inflicted, I will say. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just roll with it. Hopefully Hyltor and Burp know what they're doing. I could have just not ticked it. You're right. I really should try some of the Everdark bosses, which, the Everdark bosses, it's... Shit, I just dropped something. Hang on. Where'd it go? I'll just have to find it later. The Everdark bosses, they're just basically like harder versions of the bosses that are already in the game, but they like swap out. They don't keep them all available at the same time, you know what I mean? You know what, I'll take this bow. And also, I'll let them have first dibs at the magic stuff. Because between our three characters, my character is the worst with magic and miracles. But yeah, it's good to be back streaming again. I finally got the connector thing that I needed for my headphones. It's kind of... I kind of got it Frankensteined a little bit, but hey, it works. I had to get a female-to-female 3.5mm headphone jack thing. You know what I mean? So it's just... It's like a tiny tube with holes on both sides. And what I did was... I plugged my old cable that is too fat to fit into my headphones. I plugged that into one end. And then I plugged the headphones that came with my God damn it. I plugged the cable that came with my headphones into the other side. Which I would just use that cable, but it's too short. So I have two cables, and I was worried that there was going to be some kind of, like, quality loss. You know, like, maybe it wouldn't sound as good, but no, it sounds exactly the same. You're poisoned, friend. But, yeah. And, I mean, now I just have, like, an extra 2 feet of cable. And also, another small thing is that the smaller cable is just long enough to where the connector thing, when I'm wearing it on my head, like right now, it's long enough to where the connector thing just rests on the ground, like it's not dangling, which is good for the connector, you know, it's not gonna like wear down over time from just kind of hanging there. So yeah. Oh my god, like that last stream I did, it was Petra's birthday stream. Oh my god, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to like complain or whatever, but the whole time like I had to just deal with the damn headphone thing just falling out the whole entire time. Like while I'm trying to draw and Gardic phone and all that. Oh, they both left? Well, now we don't have to fight Libra. But yeah. The whole entire, like, it literally got to the point where, because I draw with my left hand, and that's also the side that the plug is on my headphones, I literally had my right arm holding in the part into my headphones, just going across my head, holding it in while drawing. It was so uncomfortable. Yeah, they left. I don't know what happened. Maybe one guy disconnected and the other guy just left. And then, I don't know. Oh, well. We'll chalk that up to a mulligan. But yeah, it was so frustrating. I had such a headache afterwards. Which, I mean, like, don't get me wrong. It was a really fun time. You know, I had a really good time hanging out with Petra and everyone else, as always. So it's not, it was just the headphones, you know? Alright, I'm not ticking Libra. I will tick Everdark Gaping Jaw, though. Or Gaping Joe, as I've come to call him. Oh, but yeah, man, it was just... And, like, I would finally get it just far enough in, like, as far as it'll go to where I could hear things normally. But I, like, didn't want to move at all. So I'm just sitting there, like, completely still for, like, 4 hours straight until it, like... Oh my, at the end of the stream, I had to stretch out so bad just from not moving. But not an issue no more. It's just, like, the cable works perfect. My headphones work perfect. It's just bad design choice on both parts, you know? The cable, like, it's not the actual part that plugs in. It's the part right under it. You know what I mean? Like, the part between the plug and, like, the threaded cable. And then my headphones, for some reason, they put the plug, like the hole, like kind of deep in with like a lip. So just like I said, just kind of poor design philosophy on both parts here. But oh well. And I was thinking, I'm like, this is a very niche situation. Like, what other situation is going to call for a female to female audio jack connector? You know what I mean? Ah, oh boy, it's the DLC map. Okay, we got some weird latency going on here. Ah, I see. Well, I'm sorry, brother, but... Wow, okay. 2 mulligans in a row. Guess let's give that another try. Man, that figures, because the warm-up game that I did before stream was a great one. But now, naturally, it's going to be like, yeah, no, you're just going to get a bunch of people DCing. I bet that person disconnected the moment that they saw it was the DLC map, and frankly, I don't blame them. Fortunately for me, knock on wood, there are threats of a matchmaking penalty doesn't actually exist. It's kind of like a running gag online that there really is just no penalty, even though they say there is one. I wouldn't be surprised if they just forgot to put it in the game. Oh my god, we got player and player 2. What the hell? Got me wondering if these two are sitting in a VC. Like, wouldn't it be cute if I was player and you were player 2? But then, like, why wouldn't it be player 1 and player 2? Why just player and player 2? I don't know. That might just be a weird coincidence. I have been thinking a lot more... Oh, that freaking DLC map again! I have been thinking more about that Dark Souls randomizer that I wanted to try. It's just the only thing with that is there's some enemies and bosses that you have to like make it so that they don't spawn because they'll just crash the game. Which, like, obviously I would kind of go into it expecting there to be some crashing and whatnot because, well, I mean, it's basically overhauling the entire game and making stuff spawn where it shouldn't, so it's like, you know, it is what it is. Ah, it's the balancers. I remember you really like these ones, Archie. They're like the big, tall statue ladies. But yeah, I think that'd be a lot of fun. I'll just have to test it a little bit. Hidden names option? Maybe. That could be. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, the default name that you get, if you don't put in a name, it just gives you player. But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe there is something like that. Hell, it's making me feel a little bit out of place. Like, I ought to change my name to Player 3. Hey, what's up, Dutch? Good to see you, man. How are you doing on this fine Monday? Had to think about it for a second. Get out of here, Ant Rider. You know what the Ant Rider reminds me of? It reminds me of, like, someone that's playing an MMO that spent a lot of money and they have, like, all these exclusive mounts and all that. Aw. Don't you run away from me. Your time has come, Ant Rider. Ow. Ow! Alright, Ant Rider got a little bit of an attitude. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh! Still not alive. Prefer a Hog Rider? Yeah, same here. I'd take a hog over an ant any day. Oh, shit. What the fuck is going on? Why we got like a laser light show going on? Bam! Weird little jellies. Oh, that was cool. Oh! We might be a little under-leveled for this. Oh, shoot. Player 2, no! Oh! And player 1. Oh, this ain't looking good for us. Come on, come on! Oh, get him up! Woo! Yeah, I think we're a little under-leveled for these guys, man. I don't know. I just got this weird feeling like maybe we're not strong enough for this yet. Whoa! Don't be splashing at me. Splashing's rude. Roll, you magnificent fool. Absolutely. Yeah. You know, a lot of people talk about panic rolling, and they talk about it like it's kind of like it's a bad thing, and it can be. If you rely too much on rolling, it'll only bite you in the butt. But frankly, that's a big frank. Sometimes it's not so bad. Sometimes it's understandable. Sometimes you do what you gotta do. Glad to see the fishes work, and I actually made sure today that it was authorized and logged in and all that. Get that prawn. Crawdad about to be crawdead. Haha! Oh shit! He got jumps! Can crawfish jump? Is that something that they actually know how to do? I mean, I guess I don't see why not. A Frontosia chiclet. Cute. I can't visualize what that looks like, and I didn't look in time to see. Send in the dancing lobster. Hell yeah, dude. Some keys. Interesting. One of those keys looked like a skeleton key. The dancing lobster, yeah. And its arch rival, the crab rave. Oh, they already broke that crystal. Awesome. Okay, well maybe it won't be so bad. Oh my! Right when I say something encouraging about the team. Well, it was a royal revenant, so that's at least understandable. Fuck these guys. Crit him. Ah. Get out of here with your weird grabby hands. I'll be having none of it. Okay, maybe I'll be having some of it, but not enough for you to write home about. Ah! Medicinal sword strike. Sacred Godskin Stitcher. Well, the ones that we're fighting are weak against sleep damage, but that's very uncommon to find a weapon that does sleep damage. So I guess we'll just go with the Godskin Peeler for now, because at least now I can do a thrusting guard strike. It looks like a chiclet? I never would have guessed. Crazy how the world works. But yeah, how you all doing today? May the 4th be with you. I've actually never sat down and watched the entirety of any Star Wars movie. I feel like I should give them a try. I mean, even if they are... Because I always heard about how cheesy they are growing up, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch something cheesy. But now that I'm older, it's like, I actually kind of like cheesy. And I don't know, man. I'm perfectly fine playing, like, fantasy stuff like Dark Souls or Elder Scrolls. Did I say Dark Scrolls? No, I said Dark Souls. You know what I mean. Just don't watch the new ones. Yeah, I would definitely start with the original ones. Because I'm always, like... I'm always an original appreciator, you know what I mean? There we go. I'm Guts Greatsword. But yeah, like, I don't know. If I really like the originals, then maybe I'll check out the newer ones just for the heck of it. But we'll see. You gotta have guts to fight with a sword like this, am I right? Haha, haha. You gotta be berserk to fight with such a big sword. Ha, 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 ha. This and more anime references right here at twitch.tv/Hyeater441. It would be fun to do just like a dedicated greatsword run on Elden Ring. Because like I said before, it's like my default build is always just big sword, big shield, big armor, but I do mix in some magic here and there too, just for when it's, you know, needed. But just going full Unga Bunga strength sounds like a lot of fun too. Alright, well this sword's actually better, even though it's smaller. So it does more damage and it swings faster. The Ancestor Spirit, oh boy. Oh. And then here comes the giant. Oh. Yeah, not one of my favorite bosses to fight in this game. All the blue fire that it throws up is just kind of a pain. Oh, get away, he's throwing up. Stay away from the spiritual spooge. Come here. Be a deer and stand still. Oh! Oh, no, no! Ooh, that was risky business there. Come on down here, dork. Dweeb. Man, he just... Does he ever stay down to get crit? I never see any part of him actually, like, light up to be like, hey, crit hit here. Oh, an even better greatsword? Wiggles my fingers, don't mind if I do. Motherfucker got the lightning somersault attack. Let's go. I like that your character even bows when they do it, because that's something you see in Elden Ring, where you'll just see like a bunch of rams, like normal looking rams, but if you get close, they'll go bah, and then they'll start somersaulting away, and it's like, why are they somersaulting? Is that a thing that rams do? Not any ram I've ever seen, but then again, I guess I haven't seen many rams. Oh, what a bunch of bullshit. I hate this fucking map. The DLC map is so dog shit. Well, I'm going back for my stuff. Just such a genuinely bad map design, man. I don't mean to be like the poor craftsman blames his tools type thing, but man, it's just, I don't know what they were thinking. Like, it's such a linear map design, but that just doesn't work with the game's structure, you know what I mean? Especially because, like, the whole Fortnite storm just kind of comes in from a random direction each time, so I don't know. I think they should have did a little better job creating this map, because I like the aesthetic and everything, but the design is just very flawed, I will say. That's why you see people disconnect the moment that you get it. I really wish there was some kind of option that you could hit. Like, hey, I actually never... What the f... Genuinely the worst map FromSoft has ever designed in any game. Genuine dog shit. I might become one of those people that just leaves the second it's the DLC map. Just such bad design, dude. Offensively bad. Alright, so now how the fuck do I get over there? I just don't. Ah, there we go. See what I mean? It's just, it's so linear, but the storm just, it comes in from a weird direction every time, so it's just, you're never in a good spot, ever. And I think, it's like, it's stuff like this, and the Elden Ring DLC that just make me think, like, I think FromSoft has kind of lost their touch now, because every game prior to Elden Ring's DLC and then Night Rain here, I've been able to dismiss the difficulty as just, oh, well, it's still fair. But this shit is not fair. This is just really poorly designed. And I think Miyazaki and his team should feel bad about it. Well, at least I died right here so I can get my runes. I just don't know what they were thinking, man. I don't know what they were thinking. Oh my god, jump. What the fuck, man? This game is so dog shit. Yeah, rep from some. An oyster. Nice. I'm not really a fan of eating stuff like oysters, I gotta say. It kind of grosses me out. Why is it so dark? Oh, that's the thing that this guy does, isn't it? Well, that was really pretty, but you didn't hit me at all. Yeah. Suck on this. Double crit. Let's go. Ouch. Well, I'll be. You finally landed a hit on me. It took you long enough. Nice. Okay, all of these are terrible. Like, really nothing that goes with this character and his abilities, but oh well. Oh. Well, isn't that intriguing? A hammer that does poison and scarlet rot. That's actually pretty good. And it does a magma... Okay. Like that. I like that a lot. You know what? I should probably get that bug that's down there. Or it's already disappearing. Never mind. La da da. Stopping at the church. Pop some of that. More boluses. That's right. Munching down on boluses all night long. Where'd I get? Oh. I forgot that I picked up these glintstone blades. Man, I'm really glad this game doesn't have fall damage. I'd be willing to bet that they didn't want to remove fall damage, but they're like, okay, yeah, there's really no way to navigate these maps without jumping off of a giant cliff sometimes. There's something else they killed over here, I guess. That must have been while I was falling off of that. Better shield. And it's got a cool scorpion on it. I'm just like, Sting WCW. Wow, that inflicted poison and scarlet rot very fast. Oh, from there? Alright. This linear-ass map. Wait, this isn't right. Oh. There we go. Where did they go? That's a crazy Spirit Spring jump. Holy cow. I didn't read what the power of the crystal did, and I completely forgot what it does, but it's one more power to add to the pile. What is this fucking guy? Oh, Lord above. Fellow gamers, wherefore art thou? Don't mind me, brother. Don't mind me. Hey, hey, hey! I said don't mind me. It looks a lot like you're minding me. Oh, that's a golden rhinoceros. God, I hate this map design. I hate it. It's the worst. Insert angry video game nerd, what were they thinking gif here. Ouch. I think I'm gonna stop ticking the DLC bosses because I never want to come to this map ever again. I genuinely, like, I don't mean to be an asshole, but I genuinely might start just leaving matches if it's the DLC map. Alright, well, that person's following me, which is probably not a good idea. But, oh well. I'll try and steer us in the right direction. He pinged somewhere over here. Okay, now he's re-pinging already. Make up your mind. What you doing? Went to go kill that bug. What do they drop? Oh! Goodness, yes. Where is this one guy, dude? There he is. Long time no see, bro. Jeez. Where are we pinging? What are we pinging? Rot Knight. Very ironic name, that, Clean Rot. Well, that wasn't a boss enemy, gamers. Didn't even give us enough to level up. Ooh, damn. Man. Nice. That one dropped something. Gargoyle's Black Blades. Ooh. That's pretty good. Now we're Darth Maul. Speaking of Star Wars. Well, I'm glad these two seem to know where they're going. Come on, travel! Whew. Oh, this map. Stinky poo-poo caca map. Alright, well, at least we're already level 10 for night 2. That's good to hear, good to see. We're already coming here? I think it's a little early, but alright. Oh my god. Alright, he's poisoned and scarlet rotted. And they procced a bleed in there too, I saw. Okay, he cured of his poison. He simply decided to stop being poisoned. There he goes. That's Margit's weapon, bro. Damn. Does so much damage. What's the power of the Omen King? Critical hits produce burst of flame. That's pretty epic. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's the Deathrite Bird. I love fighting this guy. That's my favorite guy right there. I love the way that he looks like a creepy baby. What is he doing? Just being a goofy guy for some reason. A tower of bosses? Yeah, it essentially is. From what I understand. What's up, Pineapple? Good to see you. Yeah, first it was... Oh yeah, the Battlefield Commander, and now it's Deathrite Bird. So yeah, I guess it's just kind of like a boss rush of high-level bosses. Alright, I Scarlet Rotted him. Good, good, good. Bam! Bam! I think we might need to leave, though. Get me out of here. The Fortnite's coming to get me. Oh, there they are. I haven't played this in forever. This is part of the DLC. Fortnite Run? Yeah. This is the DLC map. Which I'm notoriously not a fan of. I like the aesthetic and everything, and I think some of the mechanics of it are kind of cool, but ultimately I don't know, I feel like the design is kind of off for like the game's style, but that's just my own opinion. I don't know, maybe there's people out there that do like it. But I'll have to get that in a second. I don't think any mods are here. Bam! Alright, well, it looks like we made it. Okay, we might as well kill these guys on the way. No harm in it. Extra runes along the way. What are you doing there, popping a squat? Alright, what are we up against? Oh my god. That scared the hell out of me. I didn't realize that was one of my teammates doing that. I'm like, what on earth? Got Moog's weapon. Oh, I'm stuck in the sludge. The sludge area. Bam. Alright, who's it gonna be? Lord of Blood, speak of the devil. Nihil the Nihiler. I maybe shouldn't be using this weapon though, because doesn't he like... He's got like special abilities that happen when bleed happens nearby. Oh, I'm gonna die. Or not. Nice. I was trying to time my ultimate to avoid that final heal. Come on then, bitch. Ow. Yeah. No fucking way. What shit. This game's so ass. Well, bad teammates. You know, every now and then I come back to this game. And I have fun at first. But then... it reminds me why I stopped playing. I kind of just intended for this to be a short stream anyway, so we're only going to go like another hour or so. Alright, we are not taking any DLC bosses, simply because the DLC is complete utter dog shit. Yeah, it's just, I really like this game, but find you games of love and kindness. It's like, I do have games that are like that, but it's just this game. I don't know. It's like, because I really like Elden Ring. I really like, you know, Dark Souls and stuff. This game, though, I don't even really like this game, to be honest. Alright, we're gonna play as Undertaker. Alright, we're not tagging Equilibrious Beast. We're not tagging any DLC bosses. I don't know, man. It's just the weird nature of this game. It's like, you'll either have, like, the most thrilling, fun run ever, or it's just gonna piss you off. There's, like, no in-between. I'm surprised I actually was able to get every trophy in this game. I'm really surprised I had the patience. PC instead of console. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know why they can't just have crossplay. I don't know why. I feel like in this day and age, every online game should have crossplay. It's so dumb not to have it. Dumb and lazy. Yeah, we'll probably do another run or two. We'll see. Maybe 3. Well, it'll definitely be more than 1, so 2 or 3. Alright, well, I'm not sure what either of these people's names are because they're both censored in the middle, but we have Plan Hood and Brew. Wilder and a Revenant. Going against Tricephalos, so we're gonna need holy damage if we want to get the most out of fighting him. I mainly don't want to spend around 60 bucks for it in DLC when I already have it. I know that exact feeling. I know that exact freaking feeling. Which is just, it's why I don't see why more games just don't have crossplay. It feels like such a natural evolution of games. Oh, for a second I thought they were going to go... No, we're not fighting Deathrite Bird. Do not go to fight Deathrite Bird, for fuck's sake. At level 2. Yeah, I feel exactly what you mean. Like, I've been in that situation too. Like, back even before I had a PC, it'd be like, I'd have a game on Xbox, and it's like, oh, my friends play it, but they're on PlayStation. You know, it's just like... It's so dumb. I just think that's so dumb. For real. Like, I'm sure it's more the console developers themselves being dickheads about it than the actual developers, but... I don't know, man. It's just, I don't... To me, every single online game should have crossplay. I will die on that hill. Because I've got a friend that... It sounds like he would be interested in trying this game because he likes Elden Ring and Dark Souls and stuff. But he doesn't have a gaming PC, so he'd have to get it on like PS4. You know, and it's like, well, I kind of don't want to buy the game again on PS4. You know, and I'm not expecting him to run out and get a gaming PC just to play Night Rain with me, you know? Alright, we are now officially dual wielding. Stop. Hammer time. Storm of red lightning while walking. It's getting dark in here, in my room. Wonder if it's gonna rain soon. Bam! Right in your belly. Raise physical attack, definitely. Assuredly. I say I don't want to spend something that really spent more to get Elden Ring on PC, even though I had it on console. Yeah, Elden Ring and its DLC is definitely more expensive than this game and its DLC, which... I remember, like, even back when the game first came out, it was only 40 bucks. I'm taking that. I don't know how much it is now, I don't keep up with it. But I mean, even then, it's still completely, like, valid to not want to do that again. And like I said, I don't think you should have to. I don't think anyone should have to. Oh, he hated that. He's miserable. Yeah, yeah. We got another one over here. Sounds like it. I already killed him. Where's the last one? We're not gonna have time. Not unless we find him right away. But it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. What the hell? I just want to get out of here and not die. Oh, pardon me. We could probably take this guy out. Ground pound. Hook. Yeah. That ground pound ability is actually really useful for breaking stances of enemies to get them crits. Where to now, game arenas? Oh, the church? Take me to Snurch? No, not in the mine. The mines are really scary to go into, only because if the storm starts coming and you're really deep in there, man, you might get screwed over pretty bad. That's dangerous. That is a dangerous game to play. Okay, they're splitting up. That's not usually a good sign. Oh no, it's the troll castle! Both because it's infested with those giant trolls and because it trolls you by all that stupid fucking exploding pot spam. My least favorite version of the castle. That looked like it hurt. Get ground pounded. I'm out here like it's Super Night Rain 64. Well, we got Big Goofy Cleaver now. No. Oh, I can't actually use it yet. I'm not a high enough level. That's no good. Alright, we're gonna have to stick with the dual hammers for now. Alright, big money, big money. I guess. Yeah, I already. One of the options is the one that I already have, and you can't double up on talismans. As epic as that would be. Oh, come on. Do we have to? Do we have to go into the Storm Castle? Or not Storm Castle. Do we have to go into the Troll Castle? It's right there in the name. Oh, they want to go to the Troll Castle. Oh, they want to just go right to the top right off rip. Don't blame you there, but the trolls can still hit you with their big pots of doom. Tree Sentinel, that's not too bad. Better than Draconic Tree Sentinel. I hate Draconic Tree Sentinel, man. I hate him. In this game and in regular Elden Ring. I think he's a nerd and a dork, and I don't like him. Oh my god! There was no reacting to that. I fucking blinked and missed it. Hey, Plan Hood. Oh my god. Never mind. Night Rain is such a fun game, man. It's so fun. I think I might just, like, stop playing this game altogether, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was really fun for a while, but then just... Actually, when I first played it, I hated it. And then it kind of grew on me. And now I'm just kind of back to, like, being sick of it. Yep, we sure have been boned here before, because that's just the fun of Night Rain. It fucks you over every chance it gets constantly. It's just like all those complaints people have about like Dark Souls and stuff in the past about how it's like, oh, these games are unfair, they're, you know, blah blah blah. They're just designed to piss you off. That stuff isn't true about the original Dark Souls and Elden Ring, but it is true of this game. Like, I really like From Software games, and I've defended them in the past, but I think this game, I think it's just like an example of what their philosophy is now. It's like, I genuinely feel like they don't really want to make a game that's like hard but fun. You know, no, now they just want to make games that are just like meant to piss you off as much as possible just so that they could like farm streamers and YouTubers to like make their reactions like, oh my god, this boss is so hard. I feel like they don't really care about balancing it out anymore. You have big leagues of Legend energy. I love this game. I want to play it in absolutely not 30 minutes. Yeah, this game is basically like League of Legends. Which I say in a very derogatory manner. That's exactly what the game is. Like, I've heard people say that stuff about League of Legends as well. You know, it's just they talk about how much they like it, but then after playing it for like 10 minutes, it's like, I hate this fucking game. That's exactly how this game is for me. It's the kind of thing where it's like, I really like the game on paper, but then I start playing it and it's like, yeah, this sucks. I'ma fuck you up, Yoda. Where are you going, bro? What are you doing? You get goofball? Man, I would love to be level 7, but too bad the game spat in my mouth with tree sun. Such an easy boss, but then they just crank up his damage and his health to 1,000,000, and it's just, I don't know, that feels so artificial to me, man. I hate that. Like, yeah, we took this boss that's actually relatively easy, but then we just multiplied his health by 1,000,000, and we made it so all his attacks one-shot you. Isn't that fun? The answer is no. Tell me you are not going back up there. You fucking idiot. Yeah, I don't think I actually want to fight Tree Sentinel. I think I just want to get my runes and leave. They're like-minded. I think. Yeah. Just a shame that they would just buff up some bosses so much to the point where it's just not even worth fighting. Like, you see it and you're like, okay, yeah, we don't fight this boss in this room. Man, it's like, I like the challenge that FromSoft games give. You know, I like that. I like that it makes you actually have to think and learn how to play the game and all that. I think that's cool, but this game is just not like that. I'm not sure how to properly explain it, but this game is just not that kind of game where it feels rewarding. It feels exhausting, is what it feels, at least for me. Okay, now we killed the troll, but now we can't just stop and pick up the thing because the other trolls are still throwing shit. So you gotta just hurry up and grab something. Good thinking with the skeleton guy, but unfortunately the troll doesn't seem to care all too much. Can we leave? This is the worst place in the game. Well, one of them. Quite get a crit on him. Just slapping his hand, like I'm a Catholic school nun or something, giving him the ruler across the hand. Okay. All right, let's get out of here. We're all carrying an awful lot of runes. We might want to skedaddle. No, why are you going back up there? If you're going to go fight Tree Sentinel, I'm not coming. He is. Are you for real, bro? No. No, we're not fighting Tree Sentinel. You want to feed yourself to the boss, you go right ahead. Fuck that. Oh my god, the instant death. The instant death is fucking crazy. I was just thinking, like, I have over 100,000 runes. That's like 3 level ups. I really don't want to just die and lose it. And now that's exactly what happened to him. He's probably going to go out there and try and get it and die again. Artificial difficulty is a real... It really is. It really, 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 really is. And I just... You know, it's like, instead of making a new boss that's actually genuinely hard to fight, why did you just take one of the easier bosses and just... Yeah, we gave him 1 million health, and all his attacks kill you instantly. It's just, that's so dumb. It's so lazy. You know, it's like, I defended, like, Elden Ring, the way that they reuse bosses. You end up fighting the same boss, like, 5 times each, almost. But, you know, that I defended. Because it's like, I get it, it's a big game. And I kind of like the idea of, like, fighting the same boss multiple times, because it gives you, like, this sense that you have, like, rivals out there, you know what I mean? That you fight over and over like it's an anime or something. But yeah, the whole artificial difficulty thing, I hate that shit, man. It feels so, like, lazy and, like, almost, like, insulting, you know? It feels insulting as, like, the gamer is like, really? You couldn't give me, like, an actual genuine boss fight. It's just beat your head against this brick wall until it comes down. The boss fight. How fun. Alright, I'm following this person. We're gonna stick with Little Sister Revenant. Yeah, it's like, I know that I sound very critical of this game, but it's like, I do like this game. I know it sounds like I don't, but I do. It's just, there's just a lot of things that are just really wrong with it that I really just can't get over. Like Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Elden Ring, and I didn't really play much of Bloodborne, and I never played Sekiro, so I really can't give too much of a, like, review of those two, but The 4 that I have played a ton, Dark Souls 1 through 3 and regular Elden Ring, great games. I love them all. Like, there's definitely parts that it's like I hate this part so goddamn much with all my being, but then it's also like, I don't know, it at least feels fair. And I don't want to sound like a little bitch or something, like, oh, the game's not fair, I hate it, but I don't know, man, it isn't. It's not fair in a way of, like, they didn't really think it out. At least that's how it feels. It just feels like they didn't really think it through all too much. As if they wanted to just come up with, like, a really quick spin-off of Elden Ring, but then it got bigger than they anticipated. There are ways to introduce difficulty to existing bosses, but it's really hard to do. It's up to the devs to not do artificial difficulty, but I'm also sad that an artificial concept that devs had to avoid. Yeah, I completely agree. It's like, I understand, like, that they wanted to make the boss hard. You know, harder than its Elden Ring equivalent. But it's like, there are definitely ways to do that just doesn't feel like they're just stacking the cards against you, and that's it. Like, give him a new attack, or something like that. Don't just... He does extra damage and he takes forever to kill. You know, that's not hard. That's bullshit. There's a difference between hard and bullshit. It's a form of vertical difficulty, but horizontal difficulty is developing a difficulty. Yeah, I know exactly what you meant. I've never really heard those terms before. I like them. Vertical and horizontal difficulty, but you're absolutely right. I completely agree. You know, that's the thing with, like, Elden Ring, like, base Elden Ring, not Night Rain, is that, like, the reoccurring bosses that you fight multiple times, like the Godskins, for example, it's like, they definitely make it harder, but I don't know, it doesn't feel like in an artificial way. You know what I mean? Even though a lot of people don't like the Godskins, but I thought they weren't too bad. Especially for using summons, which you better believe I am. I'll take this, I guess. So now, if we get wiped, I will rise from the ashes once. But that just means all the pressure will be on me. But yeah, it's like, with the artificial difficulty thing, it's like, I don't know, it's just, it's the kind of thing that's not always bad, but it can be pretty bad too. That's the third time I've got the Assassin's Crimson Dagger Talisman. Yeah, like, I swear to God I do like this game. I swear. I promise you. Like, the round that I did before I streamed was a lot of fun. And now it's like I got all these disconnects and blah, blah, blah. DLC map. At least this one's the base map. Ooh! Right in midair like it's Dragon Ball. God damn, we are rocking this bastard. Bro thinks he's part of the team. What do we need? Holy damage? Since it's Tricephalos? Yeah. Do I really want the Twin Blade, though? Not really. Oh, guard counters trigger Holy Burst. Okay, that's not super great, but it's holy. Holy nonetheless. Man, I gotta go back to regular Elden Ring. It's been a while since I was playing it again, but then I dropped it again. Because that was like right after I finished the DLC. And like I'll be like the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC for Elden Ring. I do like it. I liked everything about it except that final boss fight. I hate that final boss fight. I'm never doing that final boss fight ever again, bro. Which, fair enough, I don't have to, considering it's just the DLC. You don't have to complete it to ever complete the game. But, oh my god, bro, I hated it. I hated it so much. I did it, though. I managed it. Fucking promised consort Radon asshole douchebag. His attack chains are just insane. Like it's just so hard to keep up with, and he like gives you no breathing room. What I had to do was I had to resort to like looking up online what other people did, what worked for them. And one guy was like, I just slapped on super heavy armor and a super heavy shield, which, okay, I already had both of those, so fair enough. And then he's like, and then just get yourself a spear, because like you could do like poke attacks behind the shield, so it's like you're still blocking, but you could attack, you know? So what I did was I grabbed this spear that naturally does Scarlet Rot buildup, which Scarlet Rot is basically poison but stronger. Like Dark Souls 1 had Toxic, which Toxic was basically poison on steroids, and that's basically what Scarlet Rot is. It's just poison but like stronger. And yeah, I hid behind my shield and poked him to death. Triggering Scarlet Rot, letting him rot out. We didn't go to a single church this whole run, did we? Or no, we went to one, I think. But yeah, I somehow managed, and even then it took me still a few tries. Like, the final DLC boss, like, there are parts I like. Like, I like the look. I like the lore implications, because honestly, when you get to that boss and it makes you realize that everything you thought you knew about the lore up to that point is at least not what you thought, or just entirely wrong. Well, at least a big chunk of the lore, especially when it comes to Nicola. But yeah, glad that I killed that boss. Never want to fight him again. Suck on this. And another. You're getting seconds. Damn, Marga, I didn't realize you were into golden showers. There is no escape. Well, here I go escaping. Okay, you got me that time. 1 out of 3 tries, Morgott. Not too bad. Ouch! Damn. Hey, what's up, Sex? How you doing? Thank you so much for those gift subs the other day. I only just saw them before stream. Thank you so much for doing that. That was really kind of you. How am I doing? I'm alright. I'm doing alright. Just, hanging in there with Elden Ring Night Rain. A game that I like in theory, but when it comes to playing, I guess it depends. Yeah, I figured that, because that was when Neo was streaming. That's really nice of you, man. I'm sorry that I didn't see him sooner. Thank you so much for doing that. What was like 20 of them? That's crazy, man. You're super generous and super supportive. I just hope you're not spending more than you're able. That's my only concern. Yeah, but thanks again for those gifted subs, man. That's really kind of you. You spend more for Valorant? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I give you credit. I give you a lot of credit. Better to spend for you. Well, hey man, as long as you're still able to take care of yourself, still treating yourself and stuff like that, just thank you very much for that. And I know Mio really appreciates it as well. She gets kind of shy and doesn't know what to say. Dare I say it's very cute. It's okay, she won't know I said that. Alright, so it's okay for now. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. Just as long as you're not, you know, going out of your, like, out of your, like, ability, you know what I mean? You know, but, us and the Mio family really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. You're a very cherished part of the Mio family group. Okay, gamers, say a little prayer for old Uncle Dirt. This was the boss that I killed in the warm-up match I did before stream, so hopefully we should be fine. And these two don't seem completely useless. The Wilder made some bad decisions, but I mean, I'll be the first to tell you that sometimes reckless abandon gets results. Just not always. Alright, time to put the dog in his place. What the dog doing? The dog getting defeated. Oh, I got a tickle in my throat. Not like a cold kind of tickle. Like, I'm not sick. I don't really know what it is. Maybe I just have a sore throat from all my gamer groaning I've been doing playing this game. Hey, Tricephalos, why don't you suck on this? Or, okay, Gladios. Oh shit, I should have rolled. What was I thinking? Ding ding! Yes, crit him, crit him! Oh wow. That burned my body. Alright, so Brew is currently being targeted. Hopefully that means Brew is smart enough to be on the defensive. Honestly, in this form, when Gladius splits into 3 separate dogs, it's for the best to just be on the defensive anyway. Oh god. Ouch! Yeah, well actually, we're kind of kicking his ass. Oh boy. I hope I didn't speak too soon. Yeah, did you see how I timed that with that projectile? That was perfectly timed. Alright, I'm out of those. So no more ding ding. And he's converged back into one being, okay. Ouch. Oh wait, no, that didn't actually hit me. Okay, that did. Only slightly though. She's blowing bubbles right in his face. Oh, she got grabbed. Wail on him. Wail on him. Yes! Okay. I gotta get Fretno back up. Nice. Nice. We're doing it. We're doing it. He split off again, but that's okay. He's very weak. We might have this. Yes! Woo! I love this game. Oh my god. Oh. Yes! God, I needed that. Let's fucking go. This game rules. Yeah. All the salt was worth it. That's right. At the end of all that pile of salt, down in the middle was a couple grains of sugar, a little bit of sweetness. Woo! That was... Oh my god. I think I forgot to breathe there for a little bit. Oh my god. Oh, that's actually a good one. Dormant power helps discover thrusting swords. Which it has... And then it has the ability specifically to Scholar, the character Scholar. That actually works because thrusting swords are his preferred weapon. And then the +2 strength doesn't really help him all too much, but... I mean, strength is strength. Okay, we don't want that. That one's not too bad. We'll keep that. I don't like to keep the ones that'll be like more damage with Glint Blade sorcery or Dragon blah 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 sorcery, because it's like that's only for one specific like type of spell, you know? And it's like, what if I don't find that? All right, well, we did it. Hell yeah, we won. We beat the game. Who should we play now? Who should we play now? How about Duchess? She's cool. Yeah. Okay, I won't tag Tricephalus again since we just beat him. Oh, not the DLC boss. Alright, let's get in there. And then I sit down like a fancy, dainty lady. I saw a mod that, it's a mod for regular Elden Ring that basically imports Duchess's moveset to the game, because she has, like, a unique roll animation where she doesn't even really roll. She kind of just, like, moves out of the way, I guess. But she has one of the best, dodge rolls in the whole game, even though it's technically not a roll, but you know what I mean. So we got the Wing Knight and Oilao. And I know that person's name is Knight because I know that if you name yourself anything with the word Knight, 3 letters will get censored, and I'll leave it to your imagination which 3 letters from the word Knight get censored. Which is so goofy because it's a game about knights and stuff like that, but you can't use the name Knight or else half the word's gonna get censored. Man, it'd be really fun to play Elden Ring on with seamless co-op one day with like a group of people. That'd be a lot of fun. How dumb. Yeah, right? Like, I get that they don't want to have people naming their characters, like, swear words or racial slurs or anything like that, but come on. Ow, don't give me the big old push. Joel the Sturgeon? And named Sturgeon. Well... I hope you and your new friend get along swimmingly, Mr. Archie. Falchion. Not too bad, but honestly, my dagger is really good. It's got poison and bloodblade, which is an insane attack. Yeah, hi, Joel. Hey, Joel. Welcome in. Black Flame, Flame grant me strength. We shall sling Giant's Flame, take thee. I'm not sure which of those are better. I can't use either of them anyway at the moment. Right in your belly. Right in your face. Hey, nerd, over here. Yeah, I got it. Finally, after like 10 attempts. Oh, they got a pumpkin head. Yeah, see, she does, like, cartwheels and shit when she dodges. Like, she doesn't just dodge attacks. She has fun while she does it. Bam. Bam. Yeah, her ultimate attack cloaks you and any teammate nearby. Very helpful. Very good for if you're fighting a boss and, like, you're the only one that's left up. You just go invisible, and then you hurry like hell to resurrect your friends before the boss notices. Lightning Misericord. That's actually really good because the boss we're going up against is weak to lightning. However, I'm going to keep it in my offhand for the dual wield because I still like my default dagger's status and whatnot. I know it's like one of the most cliche builds a person can do in Elden Ring, but I really want to do a dedicated bleed playthrough. Like, do everything I can to just make the whole, like, bleed damage the best it can be, you know? Which, like I said, is one of the most common playstyles you'll see. But just because it's common doesn't mean it's not fun. Alright, let me see about actually upgrading my dagger. Can I afford to? Yes, I can. Sweet. And I can still upgrade it once more if I get a somber smithing stone. But those are relatively rare, as you might imagine. Damn. She's crazy with dual daggers, man. Unless somebody has a shield, then suddenly she's a lot less crazy. Ow! That was just me. Bam! Oh, he's still alive! That'll show you. I just love getting backstabs when I'm playing as Duchess, man. It's so fun. It just feels so right, you know? Duchess is such a fun character. I highly recommend her. Like John Nightrain, Wilder, you know, the guy I was playing as before in the first match. He's probably like the easiest, but Duchess is one of the most fun, I have to say. I notice she tends to be the one that a lot of, like, the pro players play as. Right, where the heck we going now? I recommend we go to a church. Yep, they agree. I don't know what that weird whirlwind thing in the air is. I've seen it a million times. But, like, like the first couple of times, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is that? But now I see it, and it's just like, oh yeah, there's the whirlwind. Whatever. You know, it's just... It's like when you see your neighbor, and you just kind of give him like a, hey, how you doing? That's kind of how it is. Just like, oh, hello, whirlwind. Sometimes I give it the old, we gotta stop meeting like this. Ha ha ha. What is that? Okay. She's got a staff and a twin blade. That's pretty crazy setup. Good for her, though. Yeah, even if I'm playing as Recluse, the dedicated mage character, it's like even then I still need to have a melee weapon. I feel naked without one. Well, it's like, what am I supposed to do if, like, I get cornered or, like, an enemy's, like, right up in my face? There you are. Come here. What do you got for me? Improved dexterity, successive attacks, boost attack power? What? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's like one of the... That's like... Ooh, that's such a good talisman for her. Because, like, dexterity is, like, her main stat, you know? And then, damage boost on successive attacks. I'm dual wielding, so every attack is a successive attack. That means, like, you press the button once, but then, like... See, like, I just press the button one time, and she swings 3 times. You know what I mean? So that's 2 successive attacks. That's what they mean when they say successive attack. I was really confused when I first saw it. I'm like, what do they mean? Like, you just hit the same guy multiple times? No. They mean you... What I just said. Are we running around in circles, not sure who we're following? The Knights Cavalry's down here. Am I alone here? Yeah, okay, nobody's coming to help. What's the plan, guys? We just hanging around here? Man, I just reminded myself of a line from a YouTube poop that I really liked. For those that remember what YouTube poops are. It was a King of the Hill one. And fucking Hank Hill walks up to the, you know, his friends in the alley. And he says, like, what are we doing? Are we standing around fucking or are we fucking around standing? Standing around fucking or fucking around standing? I'm like, well, frankly, Hank, neither. Yeah. Yeah, they made him say that. We stand around fucking or are we fucking around standing? That just popped into my head because they're just hanging around this camp, and I'm like, so what are we doing? We leaving? We just standing around here? We standing around fucking or fucking around standing? Yeah, once you're off the big scary horse, there's really nothing to you. You're just kind of a guy at that point, huh? He seemed afraid. Am I just a mean guy picking on him like that? Good. This is the dirt mean arc. Alright, where to now? The dirty arc, that's right. Dirty Dirt Dirtson. That's what they're going to announce me as the next WrestleMania. Dirty Dirt Dirtson. Wait, Black Knife Assassin. Whoa, buddy. Yeah. Kill him quick, the knight. Alright, get the fuck out. Oh god, we just made it. I just made it, I don't know about the rest of them. Alright, don't stop. Believe in. Don't stay in the night for too long. Well, sorry to say, partner, I'm not coming down there to get you. Oops, there goes the other guy, too. Come on, now. Did you learn nothing from my parody of Journey that I was just singing? For shame. Well, I'm a lot farther than I thought I was. But we've got another Spirit Spring jump over. Nya. Now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that guy's made completely of stone. I don't know if I can actually proc bleed on him. But that doesn't mean I won't try. Quit with your silly jumping. It looks goofy. Oh god. Oh god. I did not like the way he just did that. Smelter Demon. Hey, I just fought him in Dark Souls 2 the other day. I was really scared of him the first time I played Dark Souls 2 because that was my first Dark Souls ever. But then I just completely smashed his face when I fought him again in modern day. However, obviously he's a lot tougher to fight than Elden Ring Night Rain. Ouch. I don't know if he can bleed either. I'm pretty sure he's made out of entirely stone, too. I don't know, maybe not. It's hard to tell. He looks like it, but maybe he's just got really crackly demon skin. I mean, he's definitely got armor on. Oh, buddy, easy now. Crit him. I'm doing like nothing to him. He's very resistant to daggers. What do you mean he left this world? What the fuck, bro? Why? Because you weren't gonna win? You felt like you weren't gonna die? I really hope that was just a disconnection. Well, I think that's the end. Man, I'd really love it if the lock-on would switch when I hit the button to make it switch. That'd be pretty poggers and cool. Yeah, we're done for it. There ain't no way, brother. I'm sorry. We're dead. Well, thanks to that one dumbass that left. We definitely would have won if he had stayed. Steam should implement, like, a feature where, like, if someone, like, leaves a game prematurely like that, where you could, like, reach through your monitor and have your hand come through their monitor and just give them a nice slap across the face. Next time they update Steam, that should be a feature that they think about adding. Alright, we'll give it another match or two, I'm thinking. And let's see, do I want to play as an Executor? I always want to say Executioner, and I did call this character Executioner for a while, but then I realized it's Executor. And it's like, well, okay. Alright, let's see. So yeah, we'll do another round or two. Go for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. We'll see. Wait, what? Do you mean, are they spelled the same? Because no, they're not. Yeah. Yeah, because Executioner has an I-O-N in there. See, whereas Executor doesn't. Like, you can see it there on top of the character select. Whew. We got Haywood, Jablomi, and Bale. Haywood Jablomi. How about that? I mean, I guess you could, but it would be kind of a mispronunciation. Because, like, Executioner has, like, the shun noise, you know? Executor. Like, I guess you could say it that way. Invented a word by accident. That's okay. I do that myself. Well, hey, you know what they say about... That's the thing about language. It is constantly evolving and adapting, so... So, honestly, Archie, you're correct. Alright, so I noticed that we're going against Night Aspect at the end of this, who is the final boss of the vanilla game. Hooray! Yeah, let's go, Archie. Let's go. Good work, Haywood. Alright, this team is a little squishy, I will say. Scholar and Revenant, both very squishy characters that don't have a lot of defense, and my character is not terrible with defense, but also not exactly his strong suit. Yo, the halberd. This is the exact weapon that I'm playing through with, that I'm using in Dark Souls 2 as my main weapon. This exact halberd. I love that they kept it the same all this, even like in a different series, you know, Elden Ring. I'm glad that they did that. Man! Are you hoping I have a key? Because I don't. Curse you, Bale. Did he just drop down? No, he didn't. Okay. Hey, would you blow me? This way. What a fucking name. I thought it was a real name at first when I only saw Haywood, but then I read Jablow me and I'm like, ah, I see. Alright, the archer golems are a lot better to deal with than the jar trolls. We love golems. We hate trolls. Or I'm sorry, golem, not golem. We're not talking about the Lord of the Rings character. We're talking about the artificial constructs. The Jablomi family will not take kindly to your jest. Certainly not. Certainly not. I've not known those Jablomis to be the type to make a joke. Very serious people, those Jablomis. Fucking Jablomi. I'll take that hand ballista even though I don't really plan on using it, just because having it equipped will give me constant HP recovery. Ow! Quit with the poking. I can do without the poking. That move right there, the double spin, I've killed a lot of bosses in Dark Souls 2 with that exact attack. In fact, I remember my first ever Dark Souls playthrough in Dark Souls 2. My first character ever was... I remember finding that attack, and I'm like, that's the bee's knees right there. And so I specifically remember, it's like every time I play Dark Souls 2 and I plan on using the halberd, I have to just dump into stamina every time I level up until I can do it twice uninterrupted, you know what I mean? Because that's 4 big heavy swings. That take out pretty much anything. He hates it. He hates it. I really like the Bloodhound Knight character. He's pretty cool. Not the toughest boss, but pretty cool nonetheless. In fact, doing a cosplay build as a Bloodhound Knight in Elden Ring would be a lot of fun, I think. Just get his armor set and then use his curved sword that he has in his right hand, and then in the left hand you have the claws. That'd be pretty fun, I think. See, that's why I want to complete my playthrough of Elden Ring soon, because it's like, once I do that, I beat the game just vanilla, I'm gonna start using, like, mods. Just to make it easier to do these cosplay builds without having to grind for hours and hours and hours. I want to beat the game fully legit first, though. Because I'm an honorable gamer boy. Alright. Don't really like going in the storm, but if it's to go to a church, that's valid. That's valid. Okay, then we gotta get to this grace site. And then I think the Revenant had the right idea of using the Spirit Spring jump. Yep, definitely. Sweet. Look at this freaking contraption on my back. That is, for all intents and purposes, a contraption. That is a doohickey right there, if I've ever seen one. The Jawbone fan... Oh, I thought that was a new message. And I thought you said Jawbone for a second. But the Jawbone family... Oh yeah. See why we love golems? Because they're easy. Trolls aren't that hard either once you know how to fight them. It's just I really hate fighting those ones in the castle with the pots that explode and do massive damage. Alright, we are now dual-wielding katanas. Where's the scholar? Oh, he's coming. Leave my friend alone. So anime, right? With, like, the running and everything, you could just picture, like, an anime opening song playing right now. Giant bubbles are forming. Ah, boy. Ah, boy. Yep, there we go. Now we gotta go fight the augur, or whatever its name is. The big jellyfish. Very pretty boss, but kind of an annoying boss because it doesn't like to come down to the ground. Hey, would you blow me? I got you. Oh! Had a feeling that was me he was gonna target. Or it. I feel like this creature is one that kind of transcends things like gender and whatnot. More of a concept than it is of a organism. Headshot. You love it. Oh god. Ooh. Man, the hand ballista does really good damage. It's just, you're so vulnerable during the animation of reloading it. Nice. I was very helpful. Using Flask also restores FP. That's a good one. We gotta try and get in this tower over yonder. Oh yeah, there's the thing right there. Yeah, to get in these towers, there's like a weird glyph. You know, like a magical symbol that's hidden somewhere that you need to break before it'll let you in. Sometimes it's really easy, sometimes it's not. Maybe I just start dual-wielding halberds, whatever. Hey, what's up, 8-Lays? Good to see you, dude. How's your day treating you? We had a bit of a rough start with RNG in this game when it came to matchmaking and stuff, but it's been going better now. Are we actually gonna fight this dick? All right. Ow. I bought new power tools and batteries. Hell yeah. Man, it really is nice to have new gear and stuff, you know? I can always appreciate that. Hell yeah, I hope that they service you for a long time. Why did you add a morph? That's this character's ultimate. Very handy dandy. Not only do you have like better attacks, but it like doubles your health bar temporarily. And I also have a thing that makes it so whenever I do the roaring attack, it heals me. So yeah, basically what I mean to say is this character is a confirmed furry. Oh, is that the hand? Ew. Gross. I hate the weird hand spiders. They're so gross. Ugh. And they have too many fingers. Oh no. Oh no. No, not the Frieza death beam. No! No! Help, computer! Okay, I'm fine. Centipede Demon from Dark Souls 1? Okay. Bring it on. Whoop his ass real good with Soul Air. Let's see how I do with Bale and Haywood Jablomi. And yes, I'm gonna say the full name each time. That's a beefy-ass crossbow. Yeah, it's considered a hand ballista. So it's a whole-ass ballista that you can fire from the hand. Does a lot of damage, but the animation to, like, fire it and then reload it, which you can't skip, makes you very vulnerable. So it's like, it's good if you don't have the direct, like, aggression of the enemy or the boss, like me right now. Yeah, only respectful to say their full name. Like, I wouldn't feel right calling them Haywood, like Haywood, you know, or, you know, Mr. Jablomi. No, I gotta say Haywood Jablomi, that's his name. It's his God-given name, gosh darn it. Nice, nice. A Quaso shark. If God... I don't know if God gave him that name. Yeah, good point. Yeah, maybe not God-given. I don't think the big man upstairs had anything to do with that. Let's see. I mean, like, obviously this character's main weapon is supposed to be katanas, but it's like... I've found in this game that it's better to use a weapon that you're off class for if it's better, you know what I mean? At least in my experience. But I don't know, maybe we can give the katana another try. It is faster than that halberd. And it also does bleed buildup, so... And I will keep the hand ballista on my back because of the passive of continuous HP recovery. Which, wait, I don't even really need to have it equipped, do I? I guess I don't. Oh, that's not good. We might want to get out of here, friendos. I got this weird feeling that this place just ain't for us. Oh! Ow. Looking for a design of an auto crossbow IRL. That would be really cool. One that just fires like a machine gun. Animation cancel into quick attack is so real. Yeah. I do love my my animation cancels. It feels just like when I'm riding monsters on Monster Hunter Rise. Exactly. You see, you get it. That's what I like, Archie. We're on the same page. Raise physical attack. Can't go wrong. Speaking of pages, do you have any games you'd want to play? I know we have a good few in common. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I'll have to look at what we have, that we both have, that we can do together. Yeah, I'll have to look into that myself. I'm pretty much open to anything that we might both own. Whether it's friend slop or something else. Oh, I'm getting the yawnies. Just got peak recently from a bundle too, but I imagine your peak are judging from your streams. I'm always down to play more Peak. Even if that game can be kind of heartbreaking sometimes. But yeah, I'm down. We can do that sometime. It's just, man, that last time that I played with Dutch and Spider and Pixel, man, I swear that Roots biome they gave us was just impossible. We got a better and longer katana. Look at that, baby. Damn. I think I have the most good friend swap, and then some real games like that medieval one, and then Helldivers. But yeah, I guess there's a C Games account going on Steam for a reason. Very true, very true. Yeah, I haven't played Helldivers in a really long time. If that's something that you're into, we could always play that or something. Medieval one, do you mean Chivalry? That's a crazy game. That is a genuinely crazy game. Threats and Helldivers so late, but you can tell the game wasn't built for stealth. Yeah, I completely agree. Like, I've tried to play the game by myself too, and it's just, yeah, you could tell the game just wasn't designed for that. Chivalry, I never played it, but got it for free on Epic. We should still be able to play, even if it's, you know, between Epic and Steam. I think so. Yeah, if you want to try that one, I'm down. It's definitely goofy, that's for sure. Don't worry, Haywood Jablomi, I got you. Sacred Nagikaba. Better than this sword. Alright, so now we got dual Nagikabas. And one of them does holy damage. I took my silent sniper rifle and one shot a robot that didn't see me. And then a whole squad of robots behind some containers that couldn't see me, or the robot started blind firing in my direction. Like, okay, guys, sorry for trying to play the stealth mission stealth. Yeah, right? That's something that peeves me in some games where it's like Grand Theft Auto 5 is a good example. The game tells you that there's stealth, and there is a stealth mode. You know, you click in the joystick and your character goes into stealth mode. But the truth is, the game only has stealth when the game decides that it wants to have stealth. Which is a little annoying, but I mean, like, I don't know. Ow. Oh, get away from him, get away from him, get away from him, get away from him. Oh, he's dead. Let's go. Dragon Scale Blade. Wait, who are we going against at the end of this? I'll trade one of my Nagikabas. My detection is so low because of my gear that I can literally run up behind robots and hug them and they won't detect me, but God forbid I fire my silenced weapon. Yeah. 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 That's so funny. Just like sneak up behind them and hug them. I do appreciate the stealth build though. I think that sort of thing is cool. Silo to destroy a base from orbit, and for whatever reason the bots started firing at my hiding spot. How would you even know I was nearby, let alone that? Yeah, right? Honestly, they just decide to know. That's another thing with GTA 5 is like, you're trying to lose the police and you're out of their sight, but then sometimes the game will just decide that they know where you are. And it's like, well, what the hell? Mini rant over, sorry, I really like stealth, so I'm a little upset I've been lied to. No, I completely get it, because I like stealth in games like that, too. I mean, especially if you're playing solo, because Helldivers, I mean, throws a lot at you. So, like, you would think that playing solo would, like, stealth would be the way to go. Here comes the rain. The night rain. Man, 3 level ups right then and there. Oh, we gotta go, go, go. I work hard to unlock the stealth warbond and unlock all the stealth gear to do chill solo missions. I can't even do stealth with stealth gear. Yeah, that would tick me off too. I mean, like, it's one thing if, like, the enemy sees one of their allies get shot, and but then they become aware, but they don't, like, just automatically know where you are, or, like, what direction that you were shooting it from, you know? That would make sense to me. But for them to just, like, outright know where you are, it's like, really? Alright, we're gonna swap out the ballista for the bow. Yeah, alert should exist, and from what I can tell it does, but that doesn't translate for what I play for some reason. That's really weird. Because it's like, you know, it's like how it is in like Fallout, where, you know, if you're doing stealth, you'll be in the caution state, where it's like the enemies know that there's something going on, but they don't know exactly where you are or anything like that. And then it'll eventually go to danger if they do detect you. Robots having cheats for the host, but not for joint people. Maybe it's that. That's weird. That'd be really weird if that's the case. sure I would have got the backstab on him for that. Where it joined person versus we're on the Hulk's back and it didn't even know versus the host doing it and the turning around and attacking. That's interesting, actually. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh boy, it spawned right on top of me. You ever forget to breathe? Hey, what's up, Xander? Good to see you. Yes, I did. I actually forgot to breathe earlier, yeah. It be like that sometimes. Not so nameless now, huh? King named Nameless King. That's right. Oh, look who's got a name all of a sudden. That would be funny if it was just a blank health bar with no name at all. Alright, now he's going to ejector seat out of here. And now phase 2. A health bar with no name would be Aura. It really freaking would. That would be sick. The truly nameless king. Yeah, we got him. That guy's pretty tough, so I give these guys credit. Wait, last time, who are we going against? We're gonna go with this one. That gives me these homing swords every now and then. That way I can be completely passive and still on the offense, you know? Like, people who Google the patterns for the fight wouldn't have no idea what to type. How to beat... Yeah. That would be really funny. Yeah, you would have to just type in how to defeat that one boss that has no name. I'll take those. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's best to give to the little one. How to beat the nameless boss. It comes full circle. Exactly, right? Oh. Well, thank you. I give you a little clap. I've already got a couple of warming stones, so Haywood Jablomi can take those. If not, I will. Okay. Suit yourself, Haywood Jablomi. Alright, time to fight the night aspect. I wonder if Ariza Aurora is streaming later. I'll have to see. Because if so, that means she'll probably start in like 11 minutes. If she does, we'll throw her a raid. We'll see. How to beat the nameless boss. That would be really funny. A health bar just appears with no boss name. That would freak me out. I'd be like, wait, huh? The night aspect faced my 10,000 watt flashlight. That's right. He just starts sizzling like, no, no, the light, it burns. Yeah, night aspect meet day aspect. Sup, dork? The shape of night, how about the shape of these nuts? Ow! Yeah, I do like it, and it does get a pretty interesting nice skybox in the second phase. Although I guess it does look pretty similar to all the other boss arenas. Just a bunch of sandy hills. Are we on the moon? You know what? That's an interesting theory. The moon aspect. Ow, that was a really bad decision. What was I thinking? Thank you, little one. That's me. That's me. Ow. Fucking damn it. Well, at least I haven't used any of my fucking healing flasks yet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, time for phase 2. Yeah, look at that, man. That's trippy. Oh my god, he does so much damage. No, no, no! Man, it's even kind of hard to tell who he's targeting. Fucking hell! Nice. Nice. The ultimate herd around the world. Alright, he's gonna switch elements. Purple. So now he's gonna do the weird purple lightning stuff. Great. Alright, yeah, you go get our friend. Oh, fuck me. Please don't make me go down again. That'll be embarrassing. God damn it. Gotta go to bed now, but I gotta go to bed. Quite the conundrum. Yeah, if you gotta go to bed, Archie, that's totally fine. This might be our last one. Get away from him. Oh, we almost got him, actually. Thank you, Xander. I'll hydrate in one moment. Bro, the rest of the stream is good. Thank you so much, Archie. Thanks for hanging out as always. I appreciate you. And yeah, I hope you sleep well and have a good night. I'll catch you around, alright? We got him! We got him! Archie, we got him! Yes! Oh my god. Ooh. That was intense. That was freaking intense. Okay, I'll hydrate. Thank you so much, Xander. Mmm. Delicious. Holy hell, I did not... Honestly, those other two, I gotta give them credit. They were really picking it up when I was putting it down. So to say. Stretch. Thank you, Arch. Or, thank you, Xander. I will do just that. Ugh, needed that. Man, that was intense. Got your hydrate of what? Wait, is it? It shouldn't be. Yeah, for me it says 100. Huh, that's weird. Maybe it's giving you a discount for some reason. When I did it, it took only 1 point. That's weird. That's weird, because like I said, it says 100, and I didn't change it. Huh. Yeah, maybe you got a discount. Yeah, how about that? Oh man, that was great. That was actually a really good run. Probably a good one to end on, I would have to say, maybe, right? trying to see if Oriza's gonna stream shortly. Oh yeah, I think she is streaming today. I'm looking in her Discord now. Alright. So that's probably where we'll be heading shortly. Once she goes live. Look at that. That the night is defeated and now comes day. Game over, yeah! Yeah, and it's a good game over, too. Honestly, that right there would make a really cool desktop. I had to screenshot it. Stay tuned for the sequel, Elden Ring Day Rain. Ooh. Oh no, the day is approaching. Stay out of the day. Yeah, the director wasn't Miyazaki for this. It was that Junya person. The Erd Tree. And it's going to show the really giant thing in the water, right? Yep, the giant tree man in the water. I remember I watched a YouTube video of someone who was saying how this thing here is the tallest being in all of FromSoft games. Which, when you consider he's standing in the ocean and it's not even up to his knees, that makes sense. He's also just constantly falling apart, it looks like. And he sees the Erd Tree and he just says, fuck it, I'm out. And he leaves. What a guy. Ugh. Well, that was good. A lot of games that were not so good, but then we had two good ones there. Which, honestly, that's a good amount of good games for Elden Ring Night Rain, not gonna lie. So yeah, love this game and hate it at the same time. But I mean, honestly, it's like, I've had a lot of games like that in my time where it's like, I love this game and I play it a lot, but I also hate it and it pisses me off a lot. You know what I mean? But I think that's just how it goes, you know? What can you do? Ugh. All right, you know what? Let's see. What can we do really quick? I'm going to pull up one of those wildlife live streams really quick. I'm going to use the bathroom in BRB. And hopefully Ariza's live by then. If not, maybe we could just find somebody else to read. Oh. I opened Twitch. I meant to open YouTube. Oh wait, she is live. Must have just went live. Okay, in that case, we'll just raid out to her now. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out and chilling with me for today's stream. I had a good time. I hope you all had a good time too. And yeah, we're gonna raid into Ariza Aurora, who is someone I know for a while now. She's a very cool, very chill person. Let's actually make sure she has raids enabled. I think she does. Yes. All right, yeah, we're gonna raid into Ariza. I'll be around in her chat if you feel like hanging around there too. Like I said, very lovely person. You'll definitely like her. I like her a ton. Good friend. And yeah, be sure to take care of yourselves. Rest well. She's playing Hollow Village, by the way. That new Hollow Live game that came out. That's basically like Animal Crossing, sort of. So yeah, let's go say hi to Ariza. And my next stream will either be tomorrow or Wednesday or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I've been posting about it in my general chat on Discord if you want to join the server, and then you could see it there. I'm trying to get better with, like, letting people know I'm going to stream before I actually do it, you know, instead of just being like, hey, live right now, right this second. But alright. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good rest of your day or night. Be sure to eat and hydrate well, rest adequately, and don't be too hard on yourselves or anything like that. You know, just take care of yourselves in general. It would make me pretty happy if you did. Posture check. Thank you, Xander. I needed that. Alright, catch you guys later. Bye-bye.